What's going on? It's Zombie Virals here, and today I've got 5 tips to give you for a successful game jam like Ludum Dare, and also I will have a devlog of the game that I've been working on so far. So without further ado, let's start. Tip number 1, big scope. Make a huge ass game, has to be like an MMO. And make sure you add the Battle Royale mode at the last minute. Tip number 2, wait until the last minute to make it playable. Nobody gives a shit about gameplay. You want the photorealistic graphics. You don't want to end up with a crappy looking game. Tip number 3, avoid eating, sleeping, drinking is like 3 lines of code right here. Never take breaks. You got 72 hours, well at this point 48-ish. That kind of stuff just gets in your way. People get in your way. Friends get in the way. Family. Tell them if they're not helping you work on the game, get out. Tip number 4, wait until the last minute to add audio as well. It's not that big of a deal. You can just use something like BFX or as far as music goes, you got prog gen music generators out there. You know, procedural generated music. Last minute, who cares if it's, it's not a big deal. Audio is not important. And last but not least, tip number 5, nobody cares about UI, and neither should you. I can't stress this enough. Default buttons are fine, and if the player has to unplug their computer to end the game, they won't mind. It's no problem. And that is 5 tips for a successful game jam. I swear by it, I live by it. Without further ado, let's check out what I've been working on. Boom. Okay, here we are. This is the game I've been working on. I have no title for it yet. It's a pretty simple game. And let's see. Let me go ahead and change this, because you're supposed to start with nothing, so we don't want this here. You gotta collect that. And go into... Yeah, I should have had this set up first. Go to the player manager. Okay, weapon equip equals false. Oh no! Alright, we got that, and let's wait for this to compile for about 3 hours. Come on, hurry up. Okay. These are all placeholders, by the way. And you're inside an Apple IIe computer from the 1980s. If you don't know what that computer is, well, Google it. I've got a little error with my spray. This is an air duster can that I modeled. And I modeled these dust monsters. Right now, it's a very primitive, that's a expansion card. Collected 1 part, 2 part. These dust guys can't hurt you yet. Whoa, wait. Something happened. I think my timer ran out. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like I've got a bug. That's okay. I just want to show you the attacking dust monsters. And this is what I've got so far. Ooh, that's loud. But, oh well. And the timer's going like really fast. So when the timer goes to 0, it restarts. But got a little inventory, but it's not really working properly. So as you can see in the console, great success. The plan is that I got 3 parts for the Apple IIe, RAM expansion card, floppy drive controller, and a noise suppression capacitor with a power supply unit. Oh, here I am. Woo! Anyway, basically the plan here is I'm going to have those 3 parts. I'm going to have the 3 places on the mother. I'm going to get a better picture of my motherboard and put it together, do some more modeling. And I'm going to have those 3 parts, and you have to collect them. The dust monsters will be attacking you. You have health, you have a time limit, and you got to get those 3 parts to their slots. And I'll also have something set up to where, on the right, that tells you which part has been successfully delivered to its proper slot. And if I was going to go further with this game, to be honest, I would have it to where you basically have to put all the chips on the motherboard. So I would be, and I have like 5 of these Apple IIe computers, so I have plenty of them to work with. if I was to go post jam, I would have it to where you could go outside of the computer once and try to turn it on, or whatever, and make sure it would be a lot. Maybe go for something educational, but with some action. You got the dust monsters going on for now, but for this game jam, I'm keeping it simple. You start with nothing. You gotta get the can of air duster, and the inventory thing that I built there, I don't know if it's going to be even used in this game or not, because I've only got so much time left, but it's there. So I've got it. So it probably won't even be necessary. Okay, and that is my devlog for Ludum Dare. My first one, hopefully I'll make another one towards the end. And good luck to all you wonderful game devs who are busting your asses to make a decent game for Ludum Dare. And that's it.